Here we have the ingredients for a kind of cottage pie thing we're going to make. We've cooked some sliced potatoes in turmeric with a nice yellow colour. We've got aubergine, mushroom, carrot, all chopped reasonably small so they don't take too long to cook. Small amount of pumpkin, some capsicum, some onion and some chilies. I think there's 2 chilies there, one hot one and one mild one. And here we have 3 tomatoes that have been boiled, skinned and had the cores removed. On the board we've got garlic, coriander seed, ajwain seeds, cumin seed, a little bit of nutmeg, a little bit of mace and some salt. And the last ingredient, to use some soya granules as a substitute for mince. Okay, so we've heated up a little bit of oil in the pan and Susanna's now going to put in some of the spices. So we have cumin seeds, some coriander seeds that we've crushed with the back of a spoon just to break them up a little bit. Garlic, I think there's probably about 6 cloves there. A little bit of mace and some ajwain seeds. So we're just going to cook those for a minute or 2 and then we'll get back. Okay, so these have cooked for a few minutes now and you can see they're browning a little bit, so we want to get the vegetable in reasonably quickly. So first we're going to put in the onions and that will remove some of the heat as well, which will help everything fuse together. And we're going to put in the chilli. We're just going to let that cook for a minute or 2 and give it a quick stir around. Now none of this is rock, obviously you're probably all cooked pies and things at home, so you're just going to start putting things in. So obviously the things that take longer to cook we'll put in first, and then as we move on we'll put the slower to cook things in. Okay, so now the onions are starting to soften, we're going to add a little bit of salt and then we're going to start adding the vegetables in to help them soften down. So first of all we've got some chopped pumpkin, some capsicum, I think there was a whole capsicum in there, 2 aubergines which have been cut into pieces. They're actually the Indian aubergines which are slightly smaller than the UK ones. These ones are probably the size of a light bulb. Rather than the large ones we get in the UK. And then there's a chopped carrot, medium chopped carrot, and half a punnet of mushrooms sliced into pieces. So we're going to leave those to cook down a bit and get soft. Okay, right, so the vegetables have been cooking for a little while now and they've started to soften up. So we're going to add the soya mince in on the top, a nice thick layer of that. Right, that's enough. And then we're going to need some liquid. So what we're going to do to make the gravy, we're going to use some of the water that I cooked the tomatoes in earlier, just to get the tomato flavour in as well. We're going to put in the chopped tomatoes that I boiled and skinned earlier on. And a carton of about 200 ml of tomato puree. Right, we're going to mix that all in. Because what will happen at the end, once all the vegetable juices are mixed in and the tomato juices are mixed and everything, we'll have a nice rich thick gravy. And then we're going to put a top of potatoes on it and put it in the oven and brown it all off. So we'll leave it cooking slowly for a while, let all the flavours fuse together. And then we'll move on to the next stage. So now everything's cooked for a while and the soya mince has absorbed all the flavours and all the veggies softened up. Just putting a couple of little things in. So Susanna's just put a couple of little grates of nutmeg in there. We're going to put a small amount of cane sugar in, and that's just going to take the acidity away from the tomatoes and balance up the flavours a little bit. And when we've done that, what we're going to do is just leave it, switch it off and leave it to sit for a little while so it all thickens up slightly, because Following that, we're going to put in a layer of potatoes before we put it in the oven, and we don't want them to sink in. Right, so here's the pie. Once we've cooked all the insides and put the potatoes on the top, it's all assembled, ready for the oven. We've had to improvise and use the frying pan without its handle because we don't have a casserole dish. So we're going to slip this in the oven now for 25 minutes to half an hour, and we'll show you the result in a minute. Okay, so here's the finished pie. This has been in the oven probably 25 minutes to half an hour, and it's got nice and crispy and golden on the top. Yeah, so see you next time.